Nicole, since you're returning, you said in a message to us, you said you wanted to discuss Brian's status as a 6. What did you mean by that?
Well, so this is only my second time on the show, but then I think it was the next show, maybe that Tuesday. I had never heard the men rate themselves. I always see the women rating themselves. And I think you said you rated yourself on the look scale a 6, but on a good day a 6.9.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of just like a humorous thing I say, but yeah.
I feel like I'm a 6, but I might be a little cuter than you. So are you a 5 or am I a 7?
I think.
Are you a 5 or am I a 7? Or are we the same cuteness?
So let me give an opposing argument to this.
You think you're, okay, no.
No, I think I'm a 6.
You think I'm a 6, and your assessment of my physical attractiveness is less than yours.
I think I'm a 6.
There is an age discrepancy, though.
There is an age, but if I...
And men and women, their peak...
Yeah.
I understand that.
Relationship
I thought we were
value.
just talking physical looks.
That's so disregarding age.
Just looks. What was your scale on?
What do you mean?
You're 6. I thought it was purely. I thought you had
purely
said
looks.
something on
I
your
give myself
appearance.
like a 6.
Okay, that's fair.
Given the metrics, and look, some women might think I'm lower, some might think I'm 7, whatever it may be. In any case,
I think
my self-assessment is, I'm above average height. I'm 6'1", full head of hair, blue eyes, solid beard. I could, I'm not overweight. So I would say that puts me at slightly above average at a 6.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I had never heard the men rate themselves.
I also think that the scale looks a lot different.
Let's go back. You the 6 thing. Come on.
I was just teasing you in your DMs. I actually think you're higher than a 6.
You literally just said that's not the case.
Doubling back on
you
your
don't walk back what you were saying unless you genuinely believe it.
No, I think you're.
Was that Riz?
I think you're higher than a 6 when we're taking into account like the full male scale, right? But I was just saying, if we're just looking at like cuteness factor, I was like, I don't know, Brian, are you cuter than me? But on like the objective man scale, like how a woman would judge a man on the equivalent scale, you're higher than a 6, I think.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like
so. That's all that was about. I feel like you're trying to make it really serious, and I just sent you a
would make a good-looking
silly
couple.
DM. No, I hit the wall, so no men want me anymore. Yeah.
Oh.
Otherwise,
I'm there.
I'd let you maybe wear flannel and sweatpants, and I would buy my own coffee with you on our date. I wouldn't even make you pay.
So sweet.
I hope I left you speechless.
Are we gonna get a date episode?
I'm a pass on that, but Audi?
Audi.
Oh my God.
Huh? What? Huh? What? Sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't get
I'm sorry.
Too early.
I don't get it either.
I'm sorry. What?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's too early in the night.
It's too early to talk about that.
It's Audi.
Oh, we all know what the Audi is.
What's
You
Audi?
don't know?
No,
Really?
what is it?
Okay, I know.
Okay,
The car?
No.
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
Something came in. I forgot. We're talking. Wait.
Those are pretty good cookies, man.
Why you eat? Save it for after the show, Kiko.
I'm starving.
Oh, the other thing. You actually, Nick, if you can pull up the one of the screenshots we have. Oh, that's not the one. Okay, next one.
Who's that?
That's not the one. Yeah, so on the show that you were on,
Yeah.
we were talking about the Jonah Hill situation.
Yes.
And after the show, you had all this smoke. You wrote this whole thing about the Jonah Hill situation, how I guess it's controlling, insecure, abusive, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, when you were on the show, we didn't really hear.
Yeah. This is my first time on the show.
Not an excuse, but I'll read it.
Okay.
And because I couldn't get a word in while we chatted on this topic, this is exactly what I wanted to say. One last thing before I go shoot. I don't think it's appropriate to publicly post what she did. I couldn't imagine doing this to someone. My whole opinion is that Jonah is insecure and trying to control. This control doesn't allow for freedom. When one tries to control another's behavior, it doesn't work. His ex was also incredibly immature in her handling of all of this. I didn't see anything that flagged
Would
emotional
you mind
abuse
speaking without a fake
charges.
condescending tone towards me?
I mean, this is how you would speak, you know.
that's not how I speak.
This is my
I don't
impression-
mind you bringing this up.
This is my impression
but
of like a stereotypical female
Okay.
voice, like a Valley Girl,
Okay.
Valley Girl.
voice.
I just
you know?
asked something. If
Oh,
you're
so
not
it's
able to
it's
do
okay
that,
for
it's
you to
okay.
joke, but when I joke, it's not okay.
No, I didn't
Because
say that.
what you literally just admitted to having joked about the sixth thing.
Okay, continue on then. I was just a
No,
request.
but it's perfectly okay for you to joke around when we're speaking about my physical appearance. But if I'm facetiously making a voice, oh my God, then you're up in arms.
no,
You literally
you can joke around.
interrupted.
I
you
just,
you just interrupted me while I was
I
reading
just
it,
asked to not
objecting to the way
use-
I was kind of humorously
Okay.
doing
I
a
did.
female voice.
I did.
Okay,
Okay, so you can continue on. It was just a request.
okay,
Okay. That's
but
it.
like, so but I
We've
just
joked around. You know that I don't mind being joked around with and being teased and being roasted.
which is precisely what I was in a very milquetoast sort of way what I was doing.
okay. I just made a request
That I don't do.
that you don't use that tone of voice.
Let's
imitating
continue
my
reading it. Go
typing.
ahead. Fuck. Hold on. Let's wait till. All right. Where did I leave off here?
Third paragraph.
Both of them, or I don't know if I want to be petty and just continue. Both of them were engaging in manipulation. North of them should have. Do you know how to spell?
I think I was saying
Neither of
both.
them?
Of,
I'm sorry.
oh yeah, neither of
All
them.
right,
That's
north
probably
of-
what it autocorrected
Okay.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, blame it on autocorrect. Okay. So, north of them, neither of them should have exited the relationship far before it ended. It seems like there could have been behaviors she exhibited that would make a man not want to be in a relationship, but okay, the Jonah, leave her. I don't know the purpose of her publicly posting all the text. To me, it's poor taste. Neither of them impress me. Both are in the wrong. They both need to learn what actual boundaries are. So yeah, agree with you on the first part. Definitely wrong of her to fucking expose Jonah with leaking the shit. But you said that he was either insecure or it wasn't actually boundaries, or what's your actual position on
Yeah.
that?
The conversation that day, the point that I wanted to make is there's a difference between trying to control someone and get into this game of behavior control and setting up personal boundaries and standards. So if Jonah Hill was dating this woman, I don't know what she was doing, but if she was doing things that before he knew her, I mean, so she posted bathing suit photos and stuff. She was doing this before they dated. To me, Jonah would look at that and say, well, before I enter into a relationship with this woman, if she's posting these surfing photos and surfing with men, that boundary could be established up front. He'd say, look, I really like you, but these things bother me, make me uncomfortable, et cetera, et cetera. And a boundary of mine is like, I want to pursue this relationship, but I can't be with a woman who does X, Y, Z. And then the woman could respond and say, hey, no, that's what I do. And then Jonah can say, hey, okay, cool, walk away. But what it seemed to me, and I don't know the details of it, but when we were reading through their text messages, it looked like this power struggle and this like manipulation from both sides, and him saying, well, I told you take that down, and why did you do that? And then she's blasting publicly. To me, it just shows immaturity on both sides. So I think it's important to have personal boundaries of what you will and will not accept in a partner and what your preferences are, your non-negotiables. And Jonah should form a boundary and then pull himself away from the scenario and vet a different woman. So, and on her end, what she did, I mean, no words for that, but I just saw them as both in the wrong and both not functioning in a healthy way within the relationship. And so, yeah.
So do you object to him, for example, not wanting her to post revealing photos?
I don't
Because she previously was posting revealing photos?
No, I don't object to that.
Oh, wait.
I don't object to him saying, I don't want to date a woman who posts bikini photos. Okay.
You
But
you
then why
object to
did
him
he-
saying it who knows how long into the relationship?
I think that since it's something that she did prior to entering the relationship, it's a discussion that should be had in the beginning or as they get into it. But when you read those text messages, it clearly went very far. It went beyond Jonah asking, expressing, her saying yes or no, and then Jonah saying, you know what? She's not the woman for me. Her values don't align. My boundaries are higher. Walk away. Like when you look at those text messages, this has been festering in their relationship, becoming very, very toxic. And I saw what looked to be both of them in a power struggle, him trying to gain some kind of control and her using manipulation with him. And I just thought the whole thing was kind of a
I think
mess.
this is a stupid conversation. I mean, she leaked these messages. It's a personal relationship. We shouldn't be giving any attention to her because I don't agree with anybody leaking a personal text message. I think this is just a stupid conversation to be having. Like, who the hell cares about their text messages?
I agree.
I just think it's a
I
waste
agree.
of time. I mean, I think we can all agree it was dumb of her to leak these messages. That's a breach of his privacy. So why are we giving her attention? We're doing exactly what she wants right now.
Boom.
I think that was the entire purpose of her leaking those text
It was-
messages.
Yeah, and
is
now
because-
here we are on the Whatever podcast talking about this girl's messages. We're giving her everything she wants.
It's
I
like
don't know who she is, and I don't care.
I don't know who she is either.
So-
I never looked it up. It's like kind of the same thing if you
Like,
guys
she
saw
leaked them
where,
for a reason, and we're doing
where
exactly
Adam,
we
what she
can-
the
wants.
Adam
can
Levine
ignore-
situation, like how Adam Levine's mistress, it was really clear that she wasn't posting about it because she felt bad that she was
for
cheating.
attention.
It was because she wanted to further her career as a social media
Sure.
influencer.